mess on my bed then. Sit down. Then go eat.
No.
Hey, get off that. Move. Move your feet.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We've got clear skies and brisk temperatures. You know what that is? That's perfect fall football weather here at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On second down now, it's Conner. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Third play in this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he finds
Yo, come on.
12 yards.
That was your spot. Why'd you double team the running back with me? You just ran back and played the tight end.
What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move
Yes, ma'am.
as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get
wow.
open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Prescott now gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me right now. Why did you die? All you have to do is just go and hit stick him and he would have dropped that pass.
And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets and he's delivering. Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. They run, Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage. And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you? Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain. What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz? The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense. And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Matt Breida, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the
Wait, when did he get Devin Cook?
Contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
On the carry, it's Cook. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First down, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
All right, careful.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Oh, thank God I went for the strip. He would have went for the pick. That would have been a deal coming down with that ball.
It's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Where you hit, ref?
Sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
Now, I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
Hello?
They'll start out here with a jet
Yeah.
sweep. So he got 3 at 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. From the 29, Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Got a man.
Oh, no, it wasn't throw up. It was his medicine. He had Mucinex this morning. Unless he must have threw it up and when he was in the car. They gave it to him right before the car came. So he must have spit it out when he got in the car.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says.
Yeah, he must have threw it up in the car.
Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah. I mean, if it's on him, unless he threw up, you guys have to drive. They're not giving him his medicine before he got into the car, so he must have spit it out. But I'll ask the driver when the driver comes if he threw up in the car.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last goal,
I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
All game I've been going for the strip. Why did I go for that pick? If I would have went for the hit instead of the pick, I could have saved myself.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Complete to Washington. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. Prescott on first down. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll throw again. Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And Boswell's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit.
Hey, yo, Tub, in a few, I'm going to have to pause it to get my son off the bus.
The field goal department so far, he's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his
I got to pause it to get JJ off the bus.
Trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
K-Cat,
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover it for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Jackson from the shotgun. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
I knew that was about to happen the moment he went sideways.
And it looks like Steeler football. It is. Well, he did what he's known for.
Yes, ma'am.
Catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Prescott, and he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Marcus Davenport make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
3rd and long for Prescott. Looks to throw, fires right side.
Should have did when he threw the other deep pass was go for the hit, not the pick.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
They just cause my head. That's why I keep looking out the window.
With it is Brown.
Mm-hmm.
On first down, here's Breida. Oh, now
Jesus, are you serious? You didn't pick it up? I'm done.
And his guys will set up
I'm freaking done.
midfield at the 50-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over,
That was a freaking death hit.
I know one person's blood pressure is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling.
Jeez Louise, I'm getting laid out.
And only if they manage to win the game.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, Prescott.
I'm done. That was not even a catchable pass.
Let's see who this is on.
Oh my gosh.
Out there, got the PI call.
All right, Madden's starting to step into this game now. Back-to-back nonsense fumbles on covering the ball. And then now the ball goes 10 yards out of bounds, and yet still a free game.
And created a foul.
Cook following the penalty. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
This is so
Steeler
ugly.
first down on a pickup of 11 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons we like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Damn, I got to pause.
So he's been a busy
Okay,
man
I'll pause it right after I get this ball.
3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals.
Come on, go to bounce. Hurry up.
The offense has struggled a bit putting in.
Come on. Thank you. I'm coming. Alright, Tubb, I'm back. And I gotta go again at 3:40 to go get my daughter. Oh, let me change my depth chart actually while I'm here. No, do not let me switch. I gotta switch that before.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now.
But gap hitters back there. Awesome fumbles left and right.
And they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak. Got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
A very solid gain of 27.
That's a big boy.
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 27, Jackson. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in.
And running
down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
Oh my God, I hit the wrong button. And the only person that could catch him is on the ground.
He's at the 50, the 30.
I got laid out.
And he brings this one back.
I had you open too because he brought the safety down. I had who I wanted open. And I hit the wrong button.
How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
I'm talking about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half. To carry that with them, it's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A second down pass play, it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's incomplete, but there goes a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
Okay, relax. Be nice.
It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. His throw caught at about the 5. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Operating from the gun, Jackson buying time to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way. And
he didn't tackle me, man. That was a touchdown. Both those dudes blocked.
And he pops it up in the air for the defenders.
I'm about to squeeze right through there and go through.
They were able to connect. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. This is Breida. And not much.
Jeez,
maybe
love
down
it.
to the 23.
This man is killing everybody. I got stuck on my offensive line right there, though. I would have had a chance to make him miss on the outside.
And make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And that
if he would have caught that, I would have been like, yo, I was like, I'm done. This is bullshit. If my running back would have caught that pass, I would have been over it. He almost caught that too, though. But those are the passes people be catching on me. That should be so stupid.
That'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
So unrealistic, like.
From the gun, Jackson. And now another
Try to pump fake it because I saw his safety going there. Come on with that nonsense. When I try to pump fake, the pump fake don't work. I saw his safety going there, so I try to pump fake. Well, that's nonsense.
It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Now the pump fake don't want to work.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football.
Saw the easy bait. Try to pump fake and clear the place. And if he can work, he ran straight over there. And what happens instead of a pump fake, the ball goes to him. Come on with that nonsense.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
You knew what thought he was going to do on defense. Pump fake the perfect play to defend it. And dumbass freaking just throws the ball that way. Like, come on. All these fumbles and picks. This team, they can't wait till draft already. Team needs Jesus.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
They run with Breida. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Once again, they run with Breida on first down.
Stuck on my offensive line.
3, second down.
Yo, look at this lane. And I just hit suction cup right there. Oh my God, that was a touchdown.
Took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And an alley to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side, it's a great chance it can turn into the type of play we just saw there. A big gainer.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Tavon Young in on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott. And this is Cook with the grab. Cook stripped. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Now it's Breida, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Matt Breida, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Use two hands. Two hands.
Ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Yeah. There you go.
Players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter.
Pause this thing. Get your sister off the bus anyway.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a run with Cook. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Check down to Breida. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL.
Hey, I'm gonna get my daughter off the bus real quick.